Hey guys, Galen here. Today I have a video on my Czech masks. I originally was going to do M10s, M10 and M10 and M10M only, but I just decided since they were all together, why not do all the Czech masks in my collection? So let us get right into it. So before we start, these are filters. These are riot filters because they don't have metal mesh on them. Brand new sealed. Here's whatever. And hold on, let me go close the door. So next up is the first variant, the M10. So this M10 has seen some sun and tan because of it. As you can see in here, it's a lighter shade on the inside. But anyway, this is a size 2. This is the voice diaphragm. I took this one apart, so there is some damaging. Got this underneath this cover is that. So basically, this is the Czech copy of the United States M17 gas mask, and probably one of the better ones. You may recognize this look if you've seen the black one, which is a Bulgarian PDE1. But anyway, these are lens outserts to protect the lens and to keep a hood seated on there, but I do not have the hood. Going to the inside of the mask, we can see its date stamps, 77. So it was made in 1977. We have this. We have tissue tubes in here. And in here is where the filters are, but they're covered up right now, so I do not want to show them. Anyway, here's the voice diaphragm. Down here is the exhale valve, somewhere in that deep dark pit. There we go. There's the exhale valve. Oral nasal cup. This mask is very soft compared to the M9, and it's pretty good. So another thing to note is these filter caps are not the same. Okay, undo the M10M. So the M10M is the successor to the M10, hence the M in the name. And this one I have the full kit for, except for the hood, of course. But this is wrong one. This is just Czech, not NVA. So if we open up the bag, we see on the buttons it's got the sword. Look at the bag, it's got the waist thing and the shoulder thing, belt loops. But opening up the bag, we have the mask itself, 2 lens outserts that I have yet to install, and the drinking tube cap and the bag. Bag has writing on it in here, LTK, VOZ, whatever. Okay, anyway, so let's show you first the mask. So the mask itself is, if we look side by side, very similar but different to the M10. So the M10M, first of all, the main way of telling is the drinking tube on here, which we will get into, and then the voice emitter, or the front cover, says M10M. So anyway, this is a size 1. So it is a different size from the M10. They do have different inhale valve covers, and so this was, let's go on to the inside first. Another difference is these straps are not really as adjustable. This was made in '83, the strap. And the mask itself was also made in '83. You can see by the stamps. So inside we got the cheek filters again, tissue tube system. Then if we go inside the mask, we got the drinking tube, exhale valve, and speaking of drinking tube, let's get into the drinking tube. So the drinking tube pops out very much like United States, also looks like United States one, and you just pull it out from here, and once you get it past here, it will twist, come up and twist this little thing. So this is like a bayonet plug that goes into this, very much like the United States one. So if we undo this cap, very hard to undo. We can see inside, mine is a little bit off-centered, but if we move this end bit around, it will be fine. Click it in. Doesn't go in all the way. There we go. Okay. So it went in. So it's stuck in there. And it has opened the valve inside here that allows you to drink from the canteen by turning it upside down, holding it above the mask, and allow gravity to pull it down. So when we want to detach, just twist it and pull it out, and it will come out. Put on the cap. I don't have a Czech canteen, so I will not be demonstrating how to do this, but let us get into here. So the drinking tube is maneuverable. If you pull out on here, it goes forward and backwards, and once it's out, if you turn down and up, it moves left and right. For you to maneuver. So up here, it's kind of out of the way. When you wear it, you do not notice it. Now, one thing I see from people from time to time is they do not know how to put their drinking tube back in, and they just leave it outside like this and keep it on display. I mean, you can do this, but it is not ideal. So first thing you want to do, make sure it's unplugged. Then you can flip this gasket around. People say it is difficult. I find it to be not if you flip it around, but either way it is very easy. Make sure it's pushed down all the way. Rotate it first, push down all the way. Should be in the position it was when you took out the drinking tube, and over here is a little tunnel that you want to feed it in through here, and here you plug it in, wait for the click, there we go, and then we can just flip this up and we are good. So the outserts are a pain to put on, but the bigger pain to put on is the filters, and the filters are terrible to put in, and you might start bleeding from your fingers. No, that is not an exaggeration, but this happened to me. Okay, so those are my M10 and M10M brothers. Let's go into the Czech CM3. So a gas mask that has gained lots of prevalence recently is the Mirror Safety CM6M, and this is 4 models away, predecessor, because there is another CM4, CM5, CM5M, and then CM6 and CM6M. So anyway, 4 or 3 away, 4 away. So basically, I bought this without picking a size, so this size 3, and if we put, let's do the filter next to here, it is super tiny. Even if we do the cheek filters, it is the same size as the mask. It's size 3, so I thought it would be large because that is typically what it is, but this is like baby size. So anyway, into the mask itself. It is like a special GP5. It's got the Czech type head harness going inside. Looks pretty much like GP5 inside. We got some writing though. Maya, I don't know. I don't speak Czech. I don't speak that language. They basically, it is, you got the GP5 Tissot tube system that goes straight from the filter to the Tissot tube and through these little holes into the mask. And you have the exhale valve. Very simple. Basically a GP5. You see the lenses. Now this is where it makes the difference. You have this whole inhale exhale valve situation. It is basically, it's made of Bakelite, the stuff that the old 74 magazines were made out of. This was made in 1974. So let's take this apart as much as I can little. So this screws off, and then this comes out. Then down here, I don't know if that comes out, but I'm not going to try. This gasket comes out as well. So let's put this back in. One thing to remember is the direction of the way that these will go, otherwise you might not be able to exhale. So put this back on. So this is a 40mm Gust threaded gas mask. Because of its time, it was a Warsaw packed mask. Another thing to note is this was I think it was a copy of the MC4 Polish. I think, I don't know. I'd have to look. I'm just going by memory for this. You got the little stuff over here and the stove, you get the crimping. So under the filter, this is a MOF filter, made in 1963. These filters are the Czech filters. As you can see, there's no back plug. It did not come with that when I bought it, but we unscrew the top. It has a nice color here to it, you know, pretty nice. Go inside, yeah, it's like a nice bronzy gold. So here we go, screwed in, and it is a tiny mask. It does have a neck harness. When I put on this mask, I'm a size medium. When I put on this mask, it was not big enough, and my eyes were up here, and it was compromising the seal. So get it in your size if you're planning on wearing it. For me, it just looks stupid. Okay, so those are my Czech masks, but there is another goodie and prize. But if you do not want to look at this, because it is not gas mask, it is not a gas mask, go ahead and exit out the video. The only thing after this will be the typical, well, not typical, I've only done it once. The once done before closing thing where I give information I did not share in the review, and you get to see how I pack it up, how I pack up my masks. So anyway, let's get into this. This is the Czech OPCH 70 NBC suit. also known as CBRN suit, NBC suit, chemical suit, hazmat suit to the uneducated. Click these out. This is the suit itself. It's big, I'm not going to open it right now. But yes, that is the suit. It has a belt around it. It is green. So next, this is kind of in reverse order of layers. This is the full kit. This is like overalls. It's like a one piece, legs and sleeves and hood. I guess like a onesie that you wear underneath so that you do not get covered in powder of talcum powder. So let's put this over to the side. And the final layer is these. These are all the same lot number, same thing by the way, same year, same lot number, same set. So these will all say the same thing. So this is shirt and pants. These wear underneath the overall, the coveralls, and then it comes with three gloves pairs, but I have one with my other NBC suit on display. You can see serial numbers 1977, 105, 30. Same with the other two pairs. And for accessories, we have AK mag pouch, bayonet pouch that go onto the belt. We have this giant plastic bag. We have gloves to go under the gloves, 1976. These were put together, but I cut them because I want to wear them. And finally, we have a bag of goodies. We got capsules of something I forgot, rubber bands, cloth for the shirts, and rubber stickers for the suit in case it has a hole. So anyway, that is it for my Czech collection. Now I'm going to pack it up, so if you don't want to watch the packing thing, go ahead and exit now. Okay, so you're here for the packing thing. So first off, let's put these back in. Now, I bought this from Finland. I do live in the United States, so it was quite a bit of money to get it shipped here, but it is fine. So basically, the hardest part of this suit is getting into it, but that is most NBC suits. The second hardest part is packing it, because the bag seems tiny for what it is. So you get these gloves layered down here on the bottom layer. Then we have the underlayer suit. Then the other suit. That's actually pretty methodical, but I don't like closing it. That's the hard part. Then we have the suit. This is the hard part. We have to get it up around everything. The bag. Okay. Make sure everything is like that. Squeeze it over. Make sure it's closing. And then close the baggie. The duffel bag, whatever you want to call it. For storage and carry. It's quite heavy, and I don't really know. I think the suit weighs the most. So now we're gonna pack up the M10M. So no face form for this. So what we just do is, first there's a little pouch that's bottomless Again, I don't know why they keep doing these. All of these pouches don't have bottoms. It's like I have to sew them myself, which I will eventually get to doing. I do not want to. So we put them in the dedicated containers. The outserts here, the drinking cap here. Then we put the mask in here. Because I'm not using it, I don't put the straps over the front, but that is what you would do if you were carrying it around you as a soldier. So then we get these buttons done up, and that is about it for the video. So a bit longer, but I got to do multiple masks. Let me know what you think about it. Of course, I do have many more videos to come, and I will show you how I store my gas masks once I get all the other ones. Next episode is going to be... Ooh, I don't even know how it does that. Anyway, this is just a fan. Next episode is going to be all of my... I have a Russian gas mask on the way. So, I'll do all my Russian gas masks so far, and then move it on. So, yeah, see ya.